This is for all my Aries for the month of April 2025, as well as for the first week of May 2025. Now, these two cards before you represent the energy that may exist within your heart, mind, body, and spirit for this month. You have the Judgment and the Two of Cups in reverse. Should you connect to these two cards or this energy, then this reading will be for you. And looking at this energy for this month of April, I do see that you have a capability within you to operate with a high frequency or at least a very stable stream of positive energy within. So you're very much capable of going out into your life and creating goals for yourself, for your family, for your or relationships, or for different aspects of your life, like your career or your education, and really accomplishing what you want to do, and having your life go in a direction that you want it to go. Right? That's what positive energy is you're going in a direction you want to go. However, I do see that your energy is blocked for this month of April and May. And it could not be for the it could not be for the whole month of April, but I definitely do see heading into April your energy looks blocked. And it looks like it comes from you're having some conflicting energy within you. So, a part of you wants to invest your time, your effort, and all your energy and attention on certain things. And another part of you wants to invest your time, effort, energy, attention into other things. So, it's this push and pull of your desires, your motives, your whatever you feel drawn to do. And I do see it also comes from this need to accommodate or to please the people in your life. So for some of you, it's your family or your partner, or it's your children that you want to please or accommodate. There's this there is this desire within you to not rock the boat, so to speak, or to change too quickly the dynamics of your relationships or of your home or just of your lifestyle in general. But there's a part of you that does want to make changes, and there's some hesitation on that. So it could just be you waiting to see when is the right moment. I don't see any external energies playing into this blockage, but we'll see as we go along. If you feel yourself connecting to this energy, then this reading is for you. Okay, we're going to look in with your alignment with your heart, mind, and body. Starting with your heart, you have the Three of Cups, Six of Wands in reverse, and the Strength. So it looks like in your heart, there's this desire to connect with other people and or reconnect or build new connections. So wanting to work on your relationships, to bond, to create a bond, to establish that love and affection, that support, that community that is within your heart. And it's coming after a period of you either being isolated or having experienced some type of difficulty within your relationships or a relationship in the past. So there is some feelings of insecurity. There's feelings of maybe you can't trust people, or you can't trust that things will go the way that you would hope them to go or would like them to go in regard to relationships, I see, or even just personal goals. Maybe you've had some bad luck in your life and now you don't think that things could ever turn out perfectly in the way that you want in regard to personal goals as well as relationships. I do see a need for you to, within your heart, a desire to still move forward though with connecting with other people despite any type of obstacles or losses in your life. And I do see it's a quiet you have within your heart a quiet confidence. There's this quiet determination within that you want this month of April and May, you want to live a life that you envision for yourself. So you want to manifest things into reality for yourself, and you feel it could happen. You feel like you have the talent, the skills, you have that strength within to see it come to fruition again. Let's look at your mind. Let's see if you're in alignment with that. Let's see, your mind, you have the Justice in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, and the Tower. So in your mind, it does look like you're struggling with making a decision because your mind looks overwhelmed with all the obligations or responsibilities that you have within your life. And it does look like there is an imbalance of who does what within your home or within your relationships. And because there's this imbalance, you may feel exhausted or again overwhelmed with what you have to do, and there's just not enough time, there's not enough energy for you to keep focusing on every little thing. So there does seem like in your mind you need some help. And because of the Tower, it does look like you want to shake up things or change things in your daily routine. So are you experiencing some disorganization within your life? Are there certain habits or again routines that you want to change in your life that aren't really serving you? You're not really benefiting from the way that you operate your life or the way that you operate your home, or the way that you and your partner or your family, how y'all run things, is just not working out. I see that in your mind that you just want to change your partnership or the way that you are a team. So the people that you rely on to work well together, it's just not working out. This could deal with your work life as well. But I do see in an intimate way in your home life, there's this need to work as a team, and it's just overwhelming you mentally. So okay, the blockage within your energy, you can see it in your mind. Your mind is just all over the place and what you have to do. Let's look at your intentions. This is what you want people to see and believe. I call it your body because this is it represents your physical actions. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles. So in your intentions, what you want people to see and believe, it does look like two things. You want people to see that even if your life lacks stability right now or a clear vision, you still want to get to a place where you are really well managed in your life, where you're organized, you have self-discipline, you have established positive habits for yourself and for your family or your partner. So you want people to believe that you can get a handle on your life. However, there is another part of you, and this could just only be for some of y'all, but there's another part of you that you want the people in your life to be aware that you cannot make things happen unless your partner steps in and fully commits to working as a team. Okay, that's just for some of y'all. You want your partner or your family to really believe that it takes everybody to make a happy home, which is the Ten of Pentacles. And this is where we can see that blockage within your energy. And I didn't see it before in the beginning, but I see it now. And of other people that you're waiting on to work with you. I didn't see it before because the external energy, meaning other people, your environment, that energy is over here, metaphorically, and your energy is over here. And there's this long gap in between you two that has to be bridged. So even though it's not in opposition of you, other people, it's not in opposition. They're not even connecting with you or trying to work with you. So they're not influencing your energy per se physically, but because of this gap, you're not able to flow that energy out because y'all can't work. Y'all aren't together. Does that make sense? This is why I did not see them in the beginning, but we can see that in your intentions. We can see it in your mind. Anyway, moving on to the observations from other people about you. This represents your inner circle, friends, family, co-workers, people who can observe you on a daily basis. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune also in reverse. So it looks like other people in your life, and again, your inner circle, they may be confused on why you're so conflicted within. So if you have expressed that you're not happy or you're not satisfied with how things are, if you've been vocal about, okay, this has to change or this has to change or whatever it may be, it looks like they're like, but why? When things are doing okay. So to other people, you see the rainbow, the happy family. To the people in your life, it looks like your life is fine, or at least it's going, again, it's just going okay. So why are you, like the Queen of Cups in reverse, why are you so emotionally unstable? Or why are you so negative or emotionally cold towards the people in your life when you should be able to connect perfectly with the other person? So there is, again, this disconnection between what they believe and what you believe. And to the people in your inner circle, they don't, whatever you're feeling or going through, whatever you express, they may see it as something that is inconvenient to them. So if you're like, oh, we got to work on things, they may go, oh, here we go again. Or they may say, hey, I understand, I hear you, but it's just not the right time for you to be expressing how you feel. So, yeah, again, disconnection between what they understand or what they believe and what you understand and what you believe. Let's move on to the situation that has to be talked about according to your loved ones on the other side. You have the King of Cups, the Lovers in reverse, and the Death. So there looks like there's a need for you to figure out how to remain emotionally calm and or figure out a way of how to not become too emotionally overwhelmed when you have a conversation with your partner or with your family on how to resolve certain issues. So how can you remain calm, and how can you two get on the same page for you to then transform your relationships for the better? So not only do you want change within your life, there's this need to change the dynamics of your relationships, because it does look like the people in your life, they're affected by what you do, and you are affected by what they do, right? A team. So there has to be some sort of coming together to decide on mutual goals, mutual dreams, moving forward. So how can you be helped with that? And notice the King of Cups as well. And you are represented by the Queen of Cups. And you don't necessarily have to be male or female, and neither does your partner to represent these. But just in this reading, you're represented by the Queen. And in the situation that you have to talk about is the King, your counterpart. So for a lot of you, this is representing you needing to figure things out with your partner. Let's see, how can they help you with that? Down here represents the energy that you need more of according to your loved ones on the other side. You have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in reverse. So the energy that you need more of is you wanting to put aside your ego or put aside those hurt feelings in order to work on what's best for you and what's best for the family or your partnership. So this is putting aside emotions, for the better of your household. So you're going to have to work on certain goals that it may not necessarily align with your inner desires or what you currently are wanting to do, but you're going to have to just put that to the side again in order to figure out what's best for everybody. What is the most responsible thing to do financially, emotionally, physically? What are some certain goals that need to be addressed right now that have a more top priority than your own wants and your own needs? Which may not be what you're wanting to hear, but this is what your loved ones on the other side have to say to you. Now, the energy that you need less of for this situation and for April, you have the Fool in reverse, and you also have the King of Wands in reverse. Again, your loved ones on the other side, they're just reiterating that you're going to have to become a little more responsible, and they know that you have this great vision for your life and for the life of your family or partner. They know that you have good intentions. But there's certain dreams that you have to set aside in order for you to really get the full picture of the situation at hand. Whatever is causing that disorganization, whatever is causing those unhealthy habits or unhealthy routines, whatever is causing you chaos in your life, and that is physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, what is causing you to not have that inner peace is what you're going to have to focus on instead of trying to blindly just follow your vision or whatever your heart desire may be in April and May. We're going to look at the outcome of this situation in the near future, and I'll look at when that near future should be. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles, and they're all in reverse. So it does look like in this reading, I do see if some of y'all may be a mother or a wife or a caretaker or caregiver. This could be in your personal life or professional as a caretaker, caregiver. Someone whose obligations focus heavily on providing for or caring for other people in your life. But that's not for everybody. Just in general, I see that in the near future, you're not going to be able to take the necessary or the most appropriate actions as far as your goals go. It's just, again, something is blocking your energy. You're not able to fully commit to that creative or passionate side to you. So you're just not going to be able to fully express what it is that you want to do. It does look like there still remains an imbalance between who does what in your relationships. Now, I don't know if you are the person who decides to not fully commit or the other person chooses not to fully commit. And this could also be within your entire family or whoever is in your household. Everyone just doesn't fully commit. But let me look to see. I'm going to draw a couple of more cards. Let me lay this out here. Let me draw 3 more cards for clarity. Let's see. So 7 of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. All right. So for your clarifying cards for can y'all see? For these 3, the near future, okay? You have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and remember, you have 3 Pentacles in your mind. The 8 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Swords. So yeah, looks like you're not going to be able to work well with whoever you need to work with. So bringing certain order into your home or into your relationships may have you sacrificing some things of yourself. But again, just remember the energy that you need more and the energy that you need less. And hopefully that can help you keep your head up, keep your, your eye on the prize and heading in the direction that you want to go, even if you do feel like this is, again, preventing you from what you want to do. Let's see when this should happen for you, and it's not set in stone. But looking at your predictions, this should occur for you. The near future should occur. This should happen for you in the third week of April is when you should see yourself having to make some more sacrifices for what is best for your family. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? I'm just looking at your predictions. It does look like this month is a month of a waiting period. There's just some kinks you have to work out, some growing pains you have to go through within your home, within your relationships. It just has to get worked out first before you can see some progress in your life. I don't see for this month or even the beginning of April something for you to celebrate about. Not that there's anything truly negative, but again, nothing is set in stone. This hard work could happen earlier for you and get accomplished earlier, or it could happen later for you. And I know you're working with outside forces that you cannot control, like the other people in your life, but I do see you do have some power, some influence to change the direction of your life, even if you do have to wait on other people. Let's go ahead and look at your word of encouragement from your loved ones on the other side. I'll just leave that here. You have the Six of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Queen of Cups also in reverse. So, okay, if you're someone who's struggling with finding your voice or finding your independence, or you're struggling to work on your own personal goals or your personal dreams, in spite of what your obligations are, your loved ones on the other side, they want to let you know your family is a part of your identity. They're a part of your heart. They're a part of your soul. And if your family is not working well, then other aspects of your life will not do well, okay? So in order for you to see your personal dreams come into fruition, come into reality, you're going to have to focus first on your family or on your partner. And it may not be something you want to do right now, but if you give your time and attention in April and the beginning of May, you're going to see things turn around for yourself. Much like these cards, you will find yourself more emotionally well balanced. You're going to find yourself being able to be more open, to be more loving. You'll have that energy. And you will find that your partnership will be more well balanced as well. And if you have children, you will find them to be more at ease or more happy as well. So as much as you would like to be a separate and independent being from your family or from your partner, don't take away that loving and caring side to you, because it is not only one of your greatest attributes, but it is who you are. So you have to embrace all parts of yourself for you to feel completely happy again. And if you have gained some clarity today, please subscribe if you have not, or just keep on coming back. To all my Aries, take care.